Why be easy when you can just die? I'm Chewy Mew, welcome to my channel, but more specifically, welcome to another Chewy Mew video, where today we're going to be taking a look at the ToyBiz Marvel Legends Urban Legends box set, Electra. So here's this fella right here. So I got this figure along with the other figures in the wave from a I was about to say mystery box, no, from a lot on eBay. The person was selling them, and originally it started off pretty cheap, but then it got expensive by the end of the bid. But I was like, no, I'm doing this. I'm going to finish this bid. And ended at like $40, which is about retail price, kind of ish, sort of. But regardless, here's the figure. I've already reviewed Spider-Man, Punisher, and Daredevil, and there will be a video coming up where I take a look at the box set as a whole, go over the packaging, rank the figures from least favorite to most favorite, or worst to best. So we have Electra, which, I'm going to be honest, I don't think any of the figures in this box set are bad. I think all of them are great, you know? I feel like all of those figures are genuinely good, you know? Hold on to your weapon there, dude. Yeah, so as you can see, here's Electra in her white costume instead of the red. I think I like the red one more, but I do think the head sculpt on this one looks better than the red one. Let's pop this weapon case off. Let's take a look at the face here. So there's the face sculpt. I think it looks pretty good. So for some reason, a lot of people always complain about ToyBiz face sculpts being the absolute stuff of nightmares, which to me they're fine. She doesn't have ears, which is, you know, kind of weird. You'd be able to see the ears, but that's kind of weird. But I think the face sculpt I don't think it looks bad. I think the only issue is the eyes are a little bit not symmetrical, which I guess you could say is bad. The eyes, I wish they were a little more symmetrical, but everything else looks pretty good. The lips are red there. You can actually, if you touch, you can actually feel there's slightly sculpted lines on the lips. And if I do that, yeah, you can see there's those marks right there. That's not paint. Those are the like sculpting on the lips, which is pretty crazy. You can see the nose there, you can see the eyes, you can see like texture on the face. Looks like it has scratches. I think it overall looks pretty cool. You can see the eyebrows, the eyelashes. I think it looks pretty cool. Turn the figure to the back. Here's the hair. I like that it's this squishy, rubbery plastic instead of being a hard chunk, because that allows you to move the figure without the hair blocking. And also her hair is shaped in such a way that it goes over the shoulder. It doesn't, you know, like Black Cat's hair is designed that it hits the back right here. Like Black Cat, I wish they would have made Black Cat's hair squishy plastic. But yeah, when you turn the hair, it hits the neck, and you can't really move joints and stuff. But Electra's hair is much more minimal and a lot less, you know, a lot less crazy moving, or a lot less hair and covering stuff, so it doesn't look as bad. To me, it looks a lot better. And I don't like the ToyBiz make these weird female neck joints. Why don't they just do something like the male neck joints, like this? Just one straight piece of plastic here, one round, like I guess like barrel-shaped piece of plastic. Connect the head and boom. Why do they have to make the neck stick out weird like this? You know, why didn't they? The rest of her costume is just painted on. Like, you do see some fabric stretching here on the breast, obviously. The scarf thing, this is a separate piece of plastic. It's a sort of squishy thing. It actually connects this entire thing on the waist here. It's pretty squishy. It's like this sort of like grayish blue off-white kind of color. This part is really white along with a lot of the other stuff is pretty white, just like this mid-torso section, like the abs and the like ribs kind of area. For some reason, it's a darker gray, a little tint of blue. Not really much white. It looks like a smoky, like baby blue almost. You can see the way it looks in the camera. It's kind of weird that I wish it was all like the same kind of white. That looks kind of weird. That's kind of weird the way that looks. As far as the arms here, very skinny and stuff. And you can make these little straps on the arms move up. And this is another complaint that I have. People complain too, but to me it's whatever. Is that she has a bicep rotation, and then a rotation here again in the bicep, which as far as these things here, the wrap is very good in the paint. I'm pretty sure this is white plastic. I'm pretty sure the white plastic, but the paint is really good on it. You see the hands there. And another issue with this figure that I have, which is kind of a weird issue, is that take a look here, and why is this shoulder different color than this shoulder? Why? And then you can see this arm here is darker compared to this arm. That's kind of weird. And like, same thing on the legs here. On the legs, it doesn't look as bad. It looks a little bit more normal. But on the arms, it's like they tried giving this figure shading on skin. I feel like shading works really good on a costume, you know? On like a costume or, you know, not... But skin, it looks like she just has different patches of skin color. Blue wash here, which looks pretty cool. The hair's black with like blue wash, and you can see the little ends of the hair and little parts here have blue wash, but that's because there's sculpted lines. Same thing here. There's wash here because there's lines, but putting wash on skin where there's, like, if she had like really bumpy skin, it would work, but her skin is very smooth. Like, there's no texture on here. It's just smooth plastic. So, but yeah, to me that looks fine there. On the side, you can see the joint, but yeah. And then on the back, if you lift the thing, this looks really weird. You can see the two butt cheeks are not part of the, like, butt. This part isn't exposed. You just think, oh, she has like a weird cut on the leg right there, whatever. Then you see the side, you see the butt here. You see the butt hanging out, which makes it look like she just has a butt. She has like butt cleavage kind of thing, you know? But to me, that's fine. That's fine. It looks normal, but take a look under and, yeah, you're not supposed to do that, though. Let's be professionals here, but I keep saying butt. Yeah, it's kind of weird. As far as that goes, I don't think there's anything else wrong with the figure, or the articulation other than this weird kick joint is perfect. It's exactly what you want from ToyBiz, you know? But she also comes with a weapons pack here, and you get 2 sai in it, which they hold in her hand really good. But first, let's take a look at the way they look. They're very a nice metallic silver color here. I dropped it under the tripod. They both look really cool. They're both they're identical, which is really cool. This one's a little like chip on it there. It's pretty cool. And fun fact, these weapons I think are actually designed. Designed to catch the katana like this and then break it. Like, I think that's the design of this, to hook it like here and then just kind of snap it, or to disarm like samurai and stuff. I think that's what the point of these, why these are weapons that are used to fight against like katana blades. And I like that they also have this, it looks like a screw kind of pattern. It's like a sort of screw around it. You see like a corkscrew kind of thing around it, and then the little end right here. And I think this one is cut or broken because it's look at this one. They're both, or the one on the top right here is missing the little piece of plastic there. It looks like it's cut right here, but this one looks not like that. Then they fit in her hands really good. Kind of just slide them in there, put her on camera here, and they stick in really good. You can shake them. I mean, if you shake it really, but I was shaking really aggressively there, but slide these back in here, which also this scabbard looks really cool. I think it's called scabbard. It looks really cool as well. It has like, it looks like this rope here holding these pieces together. It's not on the other side, but it's on the back so you don't see it. Then it has like these wraps here. This one's not painted in, but this one's not painted in compared to this one. It is like slight paint, but this one's a lot more noticeable. Yeah, it seems like this specific holder right here for this blade doesn't have any painting, but this one going across here does. It's kind of weird. And then you can take the swords out. They stick in there really, really good. And these are also really nice. They do have more of the sort of bandage wrap kind of looking thing. Instead of having the like the corkscrew design of the katana or the sai. Stick these in the hands. I noticed these ones are slightly, they can fall out. They're still hard to make them fall out, but they do fall out a little bit easier than the sai. They stick in really good. I think that's really nice there. You could probably get some really good poses out of this. But these weapons are really good. I think I like the swords more. Stick that back in there. And then the side fall out. I wish they stuck in a little bit farther. Because they don't go in. That's as far in as they go. I wish you could plug them in the back more. Move the head up. And then just plug this here in the back. Yeah, they keep falling out. I wish they stuck in better. Maybe there's a way you can stick them in more. It seems like if you stick them in at an angle, they hold in a little better. Let's go over articulation. I'll go over with the weapon so you can see how it works. The head rotates. The weapons kind of block it, but it does rotate all the way around. You can look down all the way. You can look up. The weapons kind of block it, though. The arms can go all the way around, but, the weapons block it like that. They go all the way up. She has an armpit joint, which kind of blocks it from going all the way up, but this kind of helps with that. Like I said, rotation in the upper bicep, rotation in, like, the middle of the bicep, a perfect double jointed elbow, rotation here, a very good hinge in the wrist, and the fingers move forward and down, or they move up and down, or you know what I mean. Make a fist, which hold the weapons really good. She has a not very good ab crunch, goes forward really good actually, and it goes back fairly decent. Actually, never mind. That's a pretty good ab crunch actually. Yeah, that's actually pretty good. Rotation here in the waist. The legs, I have this weird splits maneuver like I showed, and then they don't kick out straight. They kick out like this. And they don't go all the way around because the butt blocks it and the weapons fall off. Like when you're posing it, the weapons might fall off. rotation here in the like mid thigh, which is again weird. Double jointed elbow or double jointed knee. Rotation here in the shin or the boot cut. A very good ankle pivot there. The foot goes all the way forward, all the way back. I said that backwards. The toe bends all the way down and all the way up. Man, I'm saying everything backwards. You can see what I mean though. But yeah, I think with this piece here, I think this blocks the weird posability. Like right now, you don't see the weirdness happening under the skirt. It's a really weird sentence. But that makes it not look as weird here. And on the back either, it just looks like you see her butt there, which it doesn't. I think the way it looks a lot better, and the articulation everywhere else is perfect ToyBiz posability. Great accessories, great size. She comes with the swords. Everything fits in her hands really tight. They don't fall out. The weapons pack is good. She does have a long hair, but they made it squishy, so you can actually kind of move it out of the way instead of it just being a solid plastic, just perpetually stuck in the way. But I think overall, I think this figure is really good, honestly. Like, yeah, my only issues really is that, the skin color is weirdly, oddly inconsistent. Either way, I think this figure is still pretty good. Let me know what you think about this figure, and I will see you guys in the next review.